In many parts of Nepal, the signs of devastation from last year's earthquakes are still clearly visible. Piles of rubble litter the landscape like scars. A reminder that this country still has a long way to go before it's rebuilt. But in some parts, work is already underway, and some of it's being overseen by Gurkhas from the British Army. The Queen's Gurkha engineers from 36 Engineer Regiment deployed soon after the earthquakes. They're taking part in Operation Marmot, which means rebuild. 70 Gurkha Field Squadron carried out the first construction tasks, but now 6-9 Gurkha Field Squadron are in place, acting as project supervisors for the Gurkha Welfare Trust.
We are currently deployed in 2 locations in Nepal. One is Rasnalu, which is where at the moment, and another location in the Bhuji. In Rasnalu, we have got about 11 pensioner houses, and in Bhuji, we have got 25 pensioner houses. We are not physically building them. We are basically supervising the build of it.
Ramachap district in the east is 130 miles away from Kathmandu. It was close to the epicentre of the second earthquake, which hit Nepal on the 12th of May. 30 members of 6-9 Gurkha Field Squadron have been deployed here, helping oversee the building work of dozens of brand new homes for Gurkha veterans.
We need to make sure whether they are following the drawing or not. So far they are doing well. Good job out here, and they are following us, and I'm quite happy with them. I'm quite impressed with them, their work.
72-year-old former rifleman Tamang is watching the activity closely. For the last 12 months, through the monsoon and the winter, he's been living in a corrugated iron shack. Now at last, he can see his home rising from the rubble.
जाडामा बस्नु पाएन उड्ने छैन अब पाखामा बसिरहेको जस्तो भयो यो त घरभित्र हुन त अलि तातो हुन्थ्यो अब पाखामा बसेको जस्तो भयो हामी त हजुर राम्रै लाग्दैछ बनाउँदैछ अब राम्रै बनिने त होला नि बनिएपछि अब राम्रै हुन्छ होला हजुर
2 hours away, H Troop are working out of Bhuji, building another 24 houses. One is for 69-year-old Ranmaya Sunwa. She's a widow. Her husband Bal Bahadur once served with the Gurkha Rifles, but now she lives alone. When her house collapsed, she had no option but to start clearing the site herself.
The Gurkha Welfare Trust plan to build 1,200 homes, and 6-9 Gurkha Field Squadron will be overseeing 35 of them over the next 4 months. But the area will also be benefiting from a brand new school. The school that was here before was badly damaged in the earthquake. It's now been demolished, and they're starting again from scratch, building 8 new classrooms for the 350 pupils that come here.
The Gurkha Welfare Trust is spending £17.5 million over the next 4 years. It hopes to have 80% of houses for Gurkha veterans and their widows complete by the end of the year.
Our total bill for building is about 1,200 houses, and about a further 1,000 need to be repaired. We're building 8 schools in the earthquake-affected area, and that will rise to 10 schools next year. Still a lot of work to do, but I'm fairly confident we can do it. We've got the monsoon just around the corner, and that will slow us, but we'll still keep working. So I think by the end of the year, we could actually, we will have broken the back of this.
Every structure has been designed to make sure it's more earthquake-proof, in case the worst should happen again.
The design provided by the Gurkha Welfare Scheme works on a series of concrete bands that actually helps prevent the shock or any cracks going all the way through the building. At the moment they're in the relatively early stages. They've been going for 5 days on this particular build, and they're about to start the concrete pour for the plinth band, which is the very foundation level.
They're at least 8 hours away from the capital, but for many of these sappers, there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
This is absolutely an honor to be here, because we've been to all over the country, and just to come in Nepal, your home country, and to do something, for your home is absolutely amazing.
The country may have a long way to go until the damage is repaired, but now at least there's visible progress. The Gurkha soldiers of the past are now being helped by those of the present, helping rebuild their strength and spirit once more. Carla Prater, Forces News in Eastern Nepal.